Where do I even start with Battlefield at the moment? The issues that have been happening within Battlefield are just so annoying that I kind of want to give up on the game, really. And I think that's the same for quite a lot of players too, where they actually want to leave the franchise because there are other games out there which are much better than DICE at the moment. Battlefield 5 hasn't been great since the start, and tons of other people other than me also agree with that. There's simple bugs within Battlefield 5 which just cause the game to have so many problems. It causes the game to confuse the player base, and such as you can go above 100 hit damage and you won't kill the player, in which causes obviously huge confusion for the player because why didn't that kill them? It's supposed to be 100 hit damage when to be able to kill someone because it's 100 health, but that doesn't work. There's just so many issues with the game that it's just not enjoyable anymore. Now, obviously, the hotfix came out not so long ago, and it actually increased the amount of bugs within the game. They kind of got rid of a few other things, but added a bunch more, and you shouldn't really be expecting that from a AAA games producer like DICE. One of the big hotfixes for Xbox was to be able to fix the issue when your game was crashing during the game. It's also added another issue where you actually crash within the loading screen before you even get into the game. Some cases, people have mentioned that the game still crashes in Conquest and Breakthrough and tons of other game modes within Battlefield 5. So why is this happening? Why is a game which is supposed to be great, and I know it didn't have the best launch in the world, but it's been more than half a year since its launch, so why isn't it sorting these issues out? We've had so many troubles with this game. We waited 7 months for info on Battlefield 5 and then finally got a trailer that was considered worst announcement trailer in games history. It was absolutely awful. The game was delayed for 1 month because it was trying to fix all these bugs within the game. We didn't even get Firestorm, the Battle Royale for Battlefield, until way down the line. Despite of this delayed launch, the game still wasn't playable, as in my own eyes it's the buggiest launch I think I have ever seen within a game, including that advertisement, in which was awful too. So what's happening with Battlefield 5? This is probably DICE's worst game in its whole franchise's history. Now, Battlefield 4 obviously was quite buggy, but it doesn't even go near this. We've had a 6 month period of no new multiplayer maps since Panzerstorm came out in December. Obviously, we got Mercury that came out not so long ago, but that's one map. One map we've waited 6 months for, and it's disgraceful. It really is. We had a whole entire chapter of BR mode in which split the community. They made changes to the TTK in December, and we, as a community, had to persuade DICE to change it back. And since March, we've had degrading game performance, with tons of bugs getting added. As I've said, DICE is struggling to compete with other AAA games, where there hasn't been actually any bugs. Now, I want to make Battlefield the best it can be, and that is why I make videos on it. But that's not possible if we're going to be having all these bugs within the game. I haven't even got any content for you to be watching. I've kind of just put the trailer on behind this because I haven't got any content to be able to show you. As I said previously, the game crashes, and I'm an Xbox One player, so it's crashed quite a few times for me, and hence why I haven't been able to record any videos for you guys. Considering there hasn't been that much content that has been released to us, that's been a bit of a trouble as well for me, because I haven't been able to actually tell you what's happening within the game. I haven't made the third week of This Week in Battlefield, because it's just impossible with a game which isn't adding stuff quick enough. Now, it's obviously just not about adding stuff quick enough. It's also about getting these bugs away, and that's my main problem with this game. The bugs, and I don't really know what to say. Obviously, we can help them and try and tell them about what kind of bugs we are finding within the game, but you can't do much more than that. You kind of just have to sit back and see where this game goes. Hopefully, within a few months' time, it'll become a better game, just like Battlefield 4 did. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll just get the next Battlefield, and hopefully that'll be much better. We don't really know, but yeah. You can probably hear from my voice, I'm not very happy with Battlefield, and that plus a bit of a cold, it doesn't really add up, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, I'll just leave the video right here. I just wanted to kind of get my opinion out, and it's kind of just a little bit of a rant, but I'll leave it here. Do subscribe if you haven't already, like if you haven't already, and I'll see you next video. Thank you very much.